Hi everyone, now that we've connected our email and LinkedIn accounts, let's see how we can add the first sequence. I'm just going to click on create your first sequence. So I have two options. One is to create using AI and the other is to create from scratch. I'm going to show you both. We are going to start with create using AI. So over here, you can go ahead and add the job description that you already have. If you don't have one, you can create one using this option. I already have one, so I'm just going to select that. So the next step is to choose whether or not you want to show your client's name in this particular sequence. So let's say I have Adobe as my client. If I want to show my client's name, I can simply add their name and click on fetch client info. If I don't want to show the client's name, I can simply click on skip. This is an optional step. So I'm going to click on skip now. And the last step is to choose the preferred way of reach out. So this can be either email or it be LinkedIn or it can be a combination of both. So I'm choosing both and I'm going to keep the tone to be casual. So when I click on generate sequence, the sequence is going to be generated by AI for me. In the meanwhile, I'll also show you how to create a sequence from scratch. So I'm just going to click on create from scratch and I'm going to name it. So for now, I'm gonna name the sequence account manager sequence. And when I click on add action, it's gonna show me all the actions that I can perform in this sequence. So I can either just keep it a completely email sequence or I can make it a combination of both email as well as LinkedIn sequence. So for that, I'm gonna use the condition which says check if email exists. So what happens here is that as soon as a candidate is being added to the sequence is going to check whether a candidate has an email address or not. Based on the result, it's going to perform the sequence for them. So I can add a couple of emails over here. For now, I'm just keeping it blank and saving it. So in yes, I have two emails. I can also go ahead and send LinkedIn connection here. There is no bar. So when it comes to no option under check if email exists, you can see that the sequence has already blurred out email option for you since the email doesn't exist. So the only logical next step would be to send a LinkedIn connection. So I'm just going to do that. And even under LinkedIn connection request, you can see that the sequence asks whether, checks whether if the candidate has accepted or not accepted the connection request. Since LinkedIn doesn't let you send messages to the candidates if they have not accepted your connection request, you'll be able to see this option. So under accepted, you can send LinkedIn message. Again, under not accepted, the LinkedIn message option will be blurred out for you. So you can also set up time delays over here. You can keep no delays or you can keep delays, in hours, days, or months based on your requirement. And you can also choose the time zones in which you want to send these messages. So you can choose your preferred time zone. You can choose the days in which you want to send the messages. You can choose the timings as well. Once you click on save, whatever changes you've made will be saved over here and you'll be good to launch. We'll just go back and see if the AI has created the sequence over here as well. Since we have chosen both email and LinkedIn as our channels, it has checked whether if the email of the candidate exists. If there is an email, three emails will be sent, and if there is no reply from the candidate, then the sequence will send a connection request. If there is no email, then it takes the LinkedIn route where it sends a connection request, and two messages will be sent if the candidate has accepted your request, and there'll be no next step when the candidate has not accepted your request. You can just come back and look at all of your sequences. You can see the status, what's the delivered score, what is the open rate, what's the reply rate, and all those things here. And you can also duplicate the sequences if needed. So in case you have a similar requirement, you can just simply duplicate the sequence and make the necessary changes and launch the sequences. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you.